Hi, I'm Nada, and today is one of our last 2 days here in Moscow. The day started quietly with a cup of coffee by the window and a croissant. After that, we checked out of our hotel and took a cab to a new stay closer to the city center. Since check-in time wasn't ready, we dropped our luggage and headed straight out. Our first stop for the day was Sparrow Hills. We took the metro and reached there, and the whole vibe instantly felt different. More open, more peaceful, almost like a winter escape within the city. As we started walking, everything around us felt so lively. It was a bit of a walk to reach the cable car station, but honestly, the walk itself was so beautiful. On one side, we could see the massive iconic Luzhniki Stadium, which was originally built for the 1980 Olympics. After walking for a while and following the map, we finally reached the cable car station. We took our tickets and headed towards the ride. What I really loved here was how calm everything felt. No rush, no crowd pressure. You could just wait for your own space and take your time. And that's exactly what we did. We waited for an empty cabin and got one all to ourselves. It felt so special, just the two of us in our own little capsule, slowly moving above the city. We could see the ice rink below filled with people skating and the entire winter landscape stretching around. After reaching the other side, we got down and continued walking. The whole place had such a nice energy. People enjoying their time, skating, walking, just living their day. We spent some time there just walking around, taking it all in. And then instead of taking the cable car back, we decided to walk towards the nearest metro station and continue exploring from there. It feels less like a tourist spot and more like a place where you can actually slow down and experience the city. From there, we headed to our next stop, VDNH. Before entering, we just wanted something warm. So we stopped at a small cafe nearby, grabbed a hot drink and a quiet bite, and then we were ready to explore. As soon as we reached Vidinha, the whole vibe changed. It was crowded, lively, and full of energy. There were street performances happening all around music, dancing, people just enjoying the moment. Vidinha is actually one of the largest exhibition and cultural spaces in Moscow. It was originally built during the Soviet era to showcase achievements in different fields, and even today you will find huge themed pavilions representing different regions and countries. Lights, decorations, food stalls everywhere, and just that festive energy all around. We started walking through the park, just exploring without any plan. We even picked up something warm again and just kept walking. One of the main highlights here is the massive ice skating track that runs throughout the park. Right in the middle, there is a famous fountain, the Friendship of Nations fountain. But during winter, it's all covered within the skating area, so we couldn't really go close to it. After spending some time there, we decided to head back. This time, instead of the metro, we thought we would try the tram. We made our way back to hotel and finally checked in. After a short rest, we decided to head out again. He really wanted to try some kind of boat ride, so we took a metro and headed there. After walking for a bit, we decided not to waste time and just took a cab. The driver was such a vibe. But unfortunately, when we checked at the ticket counter, everything was fully booked. But instead of ending it there, we decided to try something else. That's when we found out about the city's water transport, kind of like a water metro. So we got on to one of these boats and it was very calm, slow ride, completely different from a typical cruise. Big glass windows, quiet surroundings, just sitting there and watching Moscow pass by. At some point, we randomly decided to get down, and that's when things got interesting. We stepped out and suddenly realized we were in the middle of somewhere we didn't recognize at all. It felt like a park surrounded by trees, completely quiet. It was almost midnight, and there we were just walking through the silent pathway, trying to figure out where to go next. Walked towards a metro station nearby and decided to eat. That's when we went to Depot Moscow Food Mall. This place is known as one of the largest food halls in Europe. I had seen it in blogs before, but what we walked into was completely unexpected. We went for some Arabic food and also tried the famous medovik, the Russian honey cake. Wrapping up another long, unexpected but beautiful day in Moscow. See you all in my next vlog. Bye.